Good afternoon, students. How are you feeling today? Hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. So now let's start our new lesson. I'm an English teacher from school named after E.Шаханов. My name is Zhengis Saltan, and our topic is about present perfect. So, what is present perfect? Present perfect is a way to talk about something that happened before now and it is important right now. So guys, let's talk about present perfect. Like all the tenses, it has verb helpers. It has two verb helpers, such as have and has. Where do we use these verb helpers? We use have for pronouns such as I, you, we, and they. And for has, we have pronouns such as he, she, and it. Plus, we use third form, past participle, and we add ed in the end of our verb, our main verb. Now, what is third form of past participle? It's the third form of our base form. This is the base form, this is the past simple form, and this is our past participle. Let's talk about the examples. The first one, I have never been to France. Our pronoun is I. For the I, we use such verb helper as have. I have not bought a book today. So, in a negative sentence, we use not after our verb helper have or has. Let's talk about question form. For example, we have such sentence as he has been in China. How do we form question sentence? We take have or has verb helper and then put it in the head of the sentence. So it's has he ever been in China? So now guys, let's talk about why do we use it. Why do we use present perfect? We use present perfect to talk about, first of all, life experience. So there is no time given. Things you have done in your life. For instance, I have visited Spain. So our pronoun is I. For pronoun I, we use such verb helper as have. Or she has eaten sushi. For pronoun she, we use such verb helper as has. So guys, we don't say when, just that it's happened sometime before now. Second of all, things that started in the past and continue till now. So, for instance, I have lived here for 3 years, but I still live here. Or he has known me since 2020. He knew me and he knows me till this day. Third, recent events, or the result is important now, or the action result is important for now. So for instance, I have broken my pencil. That's why I need a new one now. Or she has lost her keys, so she can find them.
What is the present perfect? The present perfect is unfinished time. What is unfinished time? Unfinished time is an unbroken connection between the past and the present. A good way to understand it is to compare unfinished time with finished time. With finished time, we use the past simple. I went to Paris last year. Last year is finished time.
Oh, I really miss Paris.
But look at this sentence. I have been to Paris twice. Here the context is unfinished time. What is the unfinished time? Here you're talking about experiences in your life. Your life is unfinished time, so we use the present perfect. When you are dead and you are spoken about at your funeral, they will say, he loved France, he visited Paris many times. Finish time, game over. Unfinished time can be clearly seen in this present perfect sentence. I have lived in Paris for 5 years. You moved to Paris 5 years ago and you still live there now. This is unfinished time. Compare it with finished time. I lived in Paris for 5 years before moving back home to Moscow. You lived in Paris for 5 years, but you don't live there now. So when you find yourself asking, what is the present perfect? Remember,
Guys, let's talk about keywords that help us to make present perfect. Such words as ever and never we use for life experience, or already and yet we use for recent actions, and for and since we use for time that continues to now. For instance, have you ever seen a tiger? Or I have never played tennis. Or I have already finished my homework. For yet, he hasn't eaten yet. Or we have lived here for 5 years. Now let's talk about the time markers. Like all the tenses, we have present perfect time markers. They are already, yet, ever, never, just, and before. The word already. Already means that something happened earlier than we expected it. So, with present perfect, already usually goes after have or has. So, after verb helpers, and before the main verb, or at the end of the sentence. For example, she has already read this book. Now about yet. Yet means that something that we expected has happened or hasn't happened. Yet is used in negative statements and questions. We usually put yet at the end of the sentence. So, not in the middle, not in the head of the sentence, at the end of the sentence. For instance, they haven't eaten yet. Now, ever and never. The adverbs ever and never express the idea of an unidentified time before now. So, I have never visited Germany. Ever is used first in questions like, have you ever been to England? Or in negative questions like, haven't you ever eaten Chinese food? And ever and never, be careful about it. You must not use never and not together. So we don't say, I haven't never been to Italy. We say, I have never been to Italy. Just. We use just to talk about actions that happened recently. Like Dan and Kelly have just had a baby. So it means the baby was born a few days ago. Now about before. We use before to talk about actions that happened some times ago, but nobody knows when actually. So for example, I have seen it before. Now, let's talk about the super easy tips to make present perfect. So, if the time is finished, an exact time, like yesterday, last year, in 2020, in 2021, it doesn't matter, we don't use present perfect. Like so, I have visited Paris last year. That's the mistake. We say, I have visited Paris last year, because it's past simple. If the time is not finished or not mentioned, you can use present perfect. For example, I have visited Paris. So there is no time given. Now let's watch a video about present perfect in movies or cartoons.
Majesty, Alice has escaped. Distraction.
Holy shit.
We're all gonna die! There's a spaceship!
What's the matter with you kids? You never seen a spaceship before?
You will never be the Dragon Warrior unless you lose 500 pounds and brush your teeth. What is that noise you're making? Laughter? I never heard of it. Work hard, Panda, and maybe someday you will have ears like mine.
Guys, I hope you liked the video. So, for now, I have prepared for you some exercises. This exercise is called Fill in the Blank. The first one, let's read it. I finished my homework already. So, as you see, we must make present perfect. Do you know the answer? Yes, I have finished my homework already. So, for pronoun I, we use such verb helper as have. The second one, she never been to Japan. Do you know the answer? Of course, she has never been to Japan. So the third form of be is been. The third one, they just leave the house. Do you know the answer? Sure, guys. They have just left the house. The fourth one, we not see this movie before. Yes, guys, we have not seen this movie before. Last but not least, the fifth one, you ever try Korean food? Now this sentence is question sentence, so let's do it. Do you know the answer? Yes, guys. Have you ever tried Korean food? Now, let's see if we did it correctly. As you see, everything is correct. So, for now, guys, I was really pleased to teach you. I hope you understand the topic, and thanks for your attention. Goodbye.